Hello and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. Hi, I'm Kerry and I'm a Disney adult, and in this video we will be discussing the upcoming films from Disney and Pixar due to come out in 2025. I know I'm a little bit late to the party on this, releasing this in February, but I thought I would still do a video regardless. So the first film to come out in 2025 is, of course, the live action of Snow White. It is being released on the 21st of March 2025. Obviously 2025, that's what the video is about. And it is by the Walt Disney Pictures studio, starring Rachel Zegler, Gal Gadot and Andrew Burnap in the lead roles. And obviously it is a live-action remake of the 1937 animated film and based on the story by the Brothers Grimm. Now, it was originally due to be released in 2024, but was delayed due to the SAG-AFTRA actors' strikes, and has received a fair bit of negativity due to mostly some comments that Rachel Zegler, the lead actress playing Snow White, has said in interviews and things like that. She has generally got some quite controversial comments related to some of the unwoke, I'm paraphrasing obviously, unwoke aspects of the original 1937 film. What we need to remember here is it is a film that came out in 1937, and not only that, it is based on a much, much older book by the Brothers Grimm. So of course, things in the film are not going to suit this day and age. And quite frankly, I don't know who the people are that are expecting it to be. We are changing a lot of things in Disney films at the moment. I'm not doing anything. They're changing a lot of things in Disney films at the moment to reach a more modern, more woke audience, which is good in a lot of cases, although some of the decisions they've made I don't personally agree with. To be honest, I think casting a visually Latina actress, or Hispanic actress I should say, to play the lead role of a Germanic girl who is, and it's set in Germany, who is known to have skin white as snow, does seem stupid to me, and did seem like just a very over the top sort of pandering thing to do. But you know, who knows, Rachel could be absolutely amazing in the role, and as much as I initially didn't want to go see it, I will be going to see it obviously so I can review it for this channel, and the review will be going up on the 22nd of March, the day after it is released. That is, as long as obviously that is public release on the 21st of March. I'm not expecting a lot from this film, and I've really liked the live action remakes of the films so far, except for The Lion King. Wasn't keen on that. Really liked Cinderella, Little Mermaid I loved, Beauty and the Beast was really good. It wasn't the best one, Beauty and the Beast, but you know, it was pretty good. Loved Aladdin, and most people haven't seen the Lady and the Tramp remake, but it's a live action, but it's on Disney Plus, and I absolutely love that too. So I don't know, I've got some high hopes, high hopes and low hopes for it. I don't know how well Rachel Zegler is going to play the part. She certainly looks a little bit strange. That hairstyle really doesn't quite work on her, but that's only my opinion. And also from what I've seen, the CGI of the dwarves seems very strange. It just doesn't seem to fit. I mean, the whole point of the dwarves is they are just supposed to be people with dwarfism, but looking at the things I've seen on the trailers, they don't look like that at all. They look very, very strange, not even sort of really human-like, which I don't know how I feel about that. But I don't know. We'll see. Could really enjoy it. I'm really interested to know what you guys think, so please make sure to leave some comments below on your thoughts on the live-action Snow White from what you've seen so far, from the trailers, things like that. Are you planning to go see it? Are you not planning to go see it? What are your reasons why? I'd just be really interested, so please make sure to comment underneath the video for that. So our next film is the highly anticipated Lilo and Stitch live action, which I am really looking forward to. It looks really good fun. As you can see, it is going to be released on the 23rd of May, and it's being released by the Walt Disney Pictures studio, and it is starring as the main not the main characters obviously, but the big actors in this one are going to be Hannah Waddingham, Billy Magnussen and Tia Carrera. I think this is going to be great. I'm really excited to see it. Obviously, it's a live-action remake of the 2002 Disney animated film. Chris Sanders is once again providing the voice of Stitch, which is really exciting. I mean, I don't see how anybody else could provide the voice of Stitch. He is the voice of Stitch. I haven't seen actually the preview, not the previews, the trailer. So I'm not sure if there's a trailer out. I'm gonna have a look for it though. There was some criticism shown when the actress Sydney Agadong was cast as Nani. Some said she didn't look Hawaiian enough, despite the fact of being born and raised in Hawaii. I think this is where some of the fans of the Disney films are just unable to be pleased. They get annoyed when people question the Little Mermaid being cast as a black actress, saying that people are being racist. But then at the same time, the same people are arguing that a Hawaiian actress doesn't look Hawaiian enough to play Nani. So it's like one rule for one side and one rule for another. It's like, make your decision. Either you want them to be authentic to the original characters, or you're not fussed one with the other. You can't just base it on whether the race of the character suits your argument or not, I think is the point here. Obviously, may have some different opinions on that, and obviously make sure to comment below. But that's just my personal take on it. I feel things should be applied across the board and should be equal. So, Lilo and Stitch. I can't wait. I think it's going to be so much fun. I'm so looking forward to this, and I'll obviously be putting a review up on the 24th of May. So that's the second film to be coming out this year. The next one is the first and only Pixar film, which is Elio. Now, I saw this, the poster on the wall for this in the Santa Fe Hotel at Disneyland Paris when we went back in October. If you check out my review, you'll see I commented on the wall. I just at the time wondered if Elio was like the French name of another film of another name, because I hadn't heard about this film being released at all. But there we go. So obviously it's been released on the 13th of June. It's been released by Pixar. As I said, it appears to be the only Pixar film that's coming out this year. That's certainly been announced to be coming out this year. And it is starring Jonas Kibriab in the lead role of Elio. Also voices of Zoe Saldana and Brad Garrett. And additional voices by Jamila Jamil and Shirley Henderson, which I'm looking forward to. I love Jamila Jamil. I generally love her ethos on things, but I also really love her as Tahani Al-Jamil in The Good Place. And Shirley Henderson is also great. She's in Bridget Jones's Diary. She's in loads of things, but she is most notably known for playing Moaning Myrtle in the Harry Potter films. So just in case you're like, who's Shirley Henderson? That's Shirley Henderson. So there's not a huge amount we know about this film because it is amazing. They're actually doing an original film, which considering we've been stuck in years of live actions, prequels, sequels and spin-offs, I think it makes a nice difference to actually have an original story for a change. So what we know so far is this little blurb on it, which is Elio, a space fanatic with an active imagination, finds himself on a cosmic misadventure where he must form new bonds with alien life forms, navigate a crisis of intergalactic proportions, and somehow discover who is truly meant to be. That sounds really exciting. So I'm really looking forward to watching that. I'm sure my son is really going to enjoy that as well. I mean, he is my little buddy when it cut a little. He's not so little anymore. But he comes along to watch all films with me at the cinema now, which is great because he really enjoys seeing them. Well, it means I'm getting him into Disney more, and I have someone to go with so every single time. So yeah, I think he's going to enjoy that. I think I'm going to enjoy that, and it just looks really, really good. So the review will be coming on the 14th of June. Our next film was announced at D23 by the two stars of the film, Jamie Lee Curtis and Lindsay Lohan. Freakier Friday. It's due to be released on the 8th of August by Walt Disney Pictures, and as I said, it is starring Jamie Lee Curtis and Lindsay Lohan and Chad Michael Murray. It is also starring Manny Jacinto, who is in The Good Place, plays Jean-Yu the monk in that, and that's all I'm going to say on that topic. For those of you that have seen it, know exactly what I mean. For those of you that haven't, oh my god, watch it on Netflix. It's so good. 4 seasons, absolutely brilliant. It stars what's her name? It's gone. Kristen Bell in the lead role of Eleanor, and it's just so brilliant. As I said, it also has Jamila Jamil in it as Tahani Al-Jamil, a socialite who's just, completely deluded on the realities of life. But it's really good, so watch it. What do we know about the film? Not too much. They haven't given too much away. Obviously, it's a sequel to the 2003 film Freaky Friday, and this time we see the protagonist Tess, played by Jamie Lee Curtis, and Anna, played by Lindsay Lohan, switch places this time. In the first film, they switch places with each other. Switch places with 14-year-olds Harper, that's Anna's daughter, obviously Tess's granddaughter, and Lily, that's Anna's fiance's daughter. So be fun to see them both as adults, obviously now understanding what it's like to be an adult in Anna's case, other than just being in her mum's body. Trading places with teenagers. I think it's going to be really good fun. I hope it isn't too similar to the original, but if it's not and they've done a lot more with it, then yeah, it's going to be great, and I'm really looking forward to seeing it. So the review for that will be coming out on the 9th of August. Next film we have is Tron 3, also known as Tron Ares, being released on the 10th of October by the Walt Disney Pictures studio again. It is starring Gillian Anderson, Jared Leto in the role of Ares, Jeff Bridges and Evan Peters. I haven't seen any of the Tron films, and obviously it's the third film in the Tron series, the first being Tron in 1982, so that's actually before I was born, and then the second being Tron Legacy in 2010. But to bring out another film after that, sort of 15 years later, I'm interested to know why, but I have a little theory. I'm wondering if it is actually aided by the two rides at various Disney parks. Tron Light Cycle Power Run that was introduced to Shanghai Disney in 2016. But more recently, Tron Light Cycle Run, which opened in 2023 in the Magic Kingdom Park at Walt Disney World Orlando. And they've both been extremely popular rides. So I can't help thinking that there was somewhere along the line they went, oh, do you know what? A third Tron film would probably do really well at the cinema. As I said, Jared Leto is in the role of Ares. I don't know enough about Tron to know anything about the characters, so I don't know if he's in the characters in a previous one or mentioned in a previous one, but I will certainly be watching the previous two films so that I can get up to date on them and know what I'm going to see when I go see it in October. So yes, coming out on the 10th of October, I'll be reviewing on the 11th. And finally, our last film of 2025 to be released is the sequel to Zootopia, Zootopia 2. It is being released on, this is debatable because I think IMDb said 25th of November, and then when I searched it on Google it said 26th of November. So definitely on one of those two dates, by the Walt Disney Pictures studio. It is once again starring Jason Bateman as Jennifer Goodwin, in the lead roles of Nick Wilde and Judy Hopps. And Shakira is reprising her very small role, but very memorable role as Giselle, with the well-known song that she sings, I won't give up, no, I won't give in. Which is obviously a very popular Disney song that Shakira sang. Obviously, as I said, it is the sequel to the... Obviously, as I said, it is the sequel to the 2016 film Zootopia. There's not a whole lot that's known about the film yet, but what we do know is that Judy and Nick will be, and I quote, investigating a mystery related to reptilian creatures and in a new area called Marsh Market. So that sounds fun. I don't think we really had a lot of reptilian ones in the previous, if any at all. And just a little addition here. The film is known as Zootropolis 2, and Zootropolis obviously for the original film, in the UK, Ireland, Italy and Spain, and then Zoomania in Germany. This is to do with trademark laws, I believe, on the original name Zootopia in those countries. They've had to change the name. But I remember when the film came out, and me seeing it advertised, and also seeing a film, Zootropolis, that looked the same being advertised, and that really confused me, obviously living in the UK. And then I had a work colleague that isn't even that big a Disney fan, explain to me what the deal was, and that it is the same film. I think he'd seen it and he was recommending it to me when I went through my little blip of not really watching a lot of Disney. So yeah, that was pretty cool, pretty interesting. I'm, again, really looking forward to this. I think it's going to be great. I love the original. I need to watch the original again, actually. I should watch it with my son and with Ben because I think they'd both really, really enjoy it. But yeah, sounds great. So, which one of these 6 films are you looking forward to the most? I'm not sure which one I'm looking forward to the most. I think a lot of them look really good. I think Lilo and Stitch looks great. I think Freakier Friday looks great. Zootopia 2 looks great. Elio, even though I have nothing to base it on, I imagine is going to be really, really good because generally the Pixar films that have brought out, excluding Turning Red, which was awful, have been really, really good. So I'm looking forward to seeing all of those. Not sure about Snow White, and I have no basis for comparison on Tron. So, yeah. Let me know in the comments which ones you're interested in seeing. Any other comments you had on my video. I love reading your comments. They're so so detailed and have so much to them, and they are so enjoyable for me to read, and I like responding to them, so people able to do that. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please make sure to do that. It would be great. The subscribers are going up. You know, I'm still quite a new channel, so it is always really great to see that I gain new subscribers. You know, the more, you know, I gain subscribers, the more motivation it gives me to create more videos for you guys. So I'm hoping you're enjoying the videos. Please also make sure to like it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.